We're going to begin this hour with the latest from the Republican National Convention. Donald Trump was on the convention floor in Milwaukee last night, his first public outing since the attempt on his life. So now he is officially his party's presidential nominee. And he's got a running mate, too, Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio, a one-time never-Trumper. Well, he has changed his tune a lot. Tony is leading our coverage in Milwaukee, and he was there when Trump arrived last night. Tony, I have to say, I was watching it at home last night. I felt the emotion sitting in my bedroom coming through the TV screen. I can't imagine what it was like on the floor. Tell us, what was it like?
Yeah, Gayle, it was really palpable. And I'll tell you what happened. I had climbed into the stands for my own better view of the moment, anticipating it. And I was in the box directly next to the president's. And it was electric there for the Trump faithful, more like a pop concert than a presidential campaign. And the president was there with that bandage on his right ear, which signaled to the crowd just how close they had come to losing him entirely. People were notably hushed at the first sight of the former president, then cheering, then chanting, including "fight, fight," the words that Trump himself seemed to say moments after he was wounded on Saturday. And right then, right at that moment, I turned to the woman next to me, Brenda Leak, a restaurant owner from San Diego, because I noticed she was crying at the sight of Donald Trump. Take a look.
There are tears in your eyes right now. Tell me what you're thinking.
I'm speechless. I'm looking at a man who has sacrificed so much, been through so much, been scrutinized, drugged through the mud for this country. And all of these people are here for him. And the fact that he's here is just, I find it overwhelming and touching that he's not hiding, he's not scared, he's ready to defend our country and take it back.
Wow. And Brenda was not the only person that we noticed there in the audience with tears in their eyes, feeling those same sentiments, appreciating the fact that Donald Trump might not have been there. And that's a reality, actually, that has landed for the former president as well. He's talked about it. Quote, "I'm supposed to be dead." That's what he told a newspaper on Sunday. "I am not supposed to be here."
You could see it on his face, Tony. I mean, he was solemn. I mean, he almost looked humble, which is not really characteristic for Donald Trump. It's not traditional for presidential candidates to appear at their party's national convention on the first night, but obviously there's so much that's unusual about these times. When is he supposed to deliver his headline remarks?
Yeah, you know, presidents didn't appear at all at their conventions until FDR in the 1930s, and they definitely don't appear typically until the final night, and that's when Trump is slated to speak. That's Thursday, closing night. That will be his first major address since the attempt on his life, and what he is going to say on that evening, that is also in flux. He says he's ripped up his old speech, which was a humdinger in his words, and surrogates and the president himself have said that they intend to make a more unifying message take flight. They want to strike a different tone in the wake of this assassination attempt, and amid really widespread calls to cool down extreme or insightful political rhetoric on both sides. Now, what exactly is that going to sound? We will see, because there are still real differences, of course, between the two parties.
Huge differences. Tony, thank you so much.